Faders of the Lost Art.
What's up, guys? Welcome to Faders of the Lost Art, NAMM 2024, hosted by Cloud Microphones. We appreciate you guys for stopping by. Faders of the Lost Art is a little podcast I started to just get engineers together and talk about techniques, tips, tricks, new plugins, like what y'all been using, what's your vocal chain, my vocal chain, whatever, all sorts of stuff, like roundtable talks, just to see what everybody's on, stay on top of things, right? That's like the best way. So, welcome to Faders of the Lost Art. I want to introduce my co-host for today,
Jennifer Ortiz, mixing, mastering engineer, Dolby Atmos.
Okay.
Yep.
Extraordinaire. Credits such as?
Recently credits. Umi, Dixon, Rhapsody, No Name.
Dope.
Yeah,
Yes.
It's been fun.
Super dope. Congrats on that.
Thank you.
Definitely.
Yep.
To my right, Gabi.
Hi.
Introduce yourself, Gabi.
My name's Gabi. I'm a mastering engineer, and I'm from New Jersey, so I'm happy to be here in LA. Change of weather.
Yeah, a little warmer out here.
Yeah.
And who are some of the people you've worked with?
Some people I've worked with are Kesha, Citizen Queen, Dixon. We worked on a song together.
Yeah, we found that out or something. Yeah, let's talk about that.
Yeah.
So
let's do it.
tell me, how did that happen? You guys both worked on the same record,
Well,
didn't know about it.
we didn't until it came out. It came
That's
out.
crazy.
So basically, I've been doing Dolby Atmos for Rock Nation, and they have an artist named Dixon, and he's never gotten his music mixed in Dolby Atmos. So they were like, "Hey, you want to work with him?" And I was like, "Of course." So did the whole Dolby Atmos mix. It came out, and then found out that on the credits, she was able to master it.
Dope. That's
Small
dope.
world.
Congrats. Yeah, so tell us, how did you find out? Same deal?
Yeah, pretty much after just, I guess, seeing it on Instagram. It's my friend Samantha Henry, she's out there in the
Shout
crowd.
out Sam.
Shout out Sam. She put me in touch with Dixon's manager, Ethan, and he had me master it. And yeah, just like Jenny said, that kind of just saw on Instagram. I think we DM'd each other and we were like, no way, like, you killed it. Yeah.
You killed it.
You
I love
killed
that.
it.
Yo.
Yeah, and like we've met at NAMM 2 years ago.
Wow.
So it's cool to like have that relationship later on and be like, we work together, without even knowing.
Yeah.
So,
It's dope.
It was like a fun surprise.
Yeah.
Cream always rises to the top.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
So, and to my left, the esteemed Jose Cardoza, amazing engineer. He is a man of many talents. Definitely builds speakers, builds microphones,
Nice.
Speakers, we do speakers.
headphones. No, I'm just kidding.
Damn.
No, literally,
definitely
this man
do
is
that.
so smart. He can build anything. That's why I said that. But no, he's a great engineer, recording, mixing.
Yeah, recording, mixing, mastering,
Nice.
Dolby.
Nice.
Amazing
Headphones,
Dolby
speakers.
work. You're building a Dolby studio right now?
Yeah, in the process of building it right now, and it's fun. This will be the third time I'm doing it because I've been moving from studio to studio.
Hey.
But every time that I've been doing it, I'm making new speakers for each room.
Wow.
So it's
Crazy.
That's
Adding
cool.
to the family every time.
fun. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about some of the people you've worked with.
I started working as a recording engineer. Did Ariana Grande's first 2 albums. Recorded her there. I have my name on The Wave featuring Mac Miller. So that was my first big credit.
Let's go.
And I worked with a lot of people in the urban R&B scene. Afrobeat stuff. Timmy. Got some gold and records with him. And
He's being shy. He works with Harmony Samuels a lot. A lot of you guys may know Harmony Samuels. Legendary
shout
folks
out
in
to
the building.
Shout out to
Harmony, Jose, shout out to Jose, holding it down, taking the torch and running with it. That's what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what it takes. That's what it takes in our business. So,
Right.
It's like, it was a Manny quote that I heard that I was like, yo, that shit hit right at home. And he's like, I don't think I'm that much better than some of these other guys, but I just lasted longer.
Right.
I didn't quit. That's the difference.
Yeah. Music is it has no guidelines, no rules.
No rules.
You don't know. There's just no rules. So like if you can hold on as long as possible without, burning out or quitting, that's already like massive.
Yep.
You do it for 5 years, 8 years, 10 years. That's crazy.
I'm hitting 12.
12?
I'm hitting 12 years. And this is
That's
the
crazy.
crazy part
That's
is
good.
that it feels like I'm just getting started.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
No,
So definitely
yeah.
everyone just keep grinding, keep going.
Same.
Yep.
Yep.
Same.
Yep. 12 years?
At least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I graduated audio school in
Right.
2010.
No.
Yeah, I've been grinding.
What school you go to?
SAE
Ooh.
down in Miami. Shout out SAE Miami.
Nice.
Shout out all the homies. Frank, Dre, Frank, the other Frank.
Right.
Lots of Franks.
All the homies. No, Frank Socorro and Frank El Medico. Teachers of mine that
Nice.
like molded my, whatever.
Yeah.
Where I'm at. Like you guys were, please come come say hi.
teacher.
Yeah. So
Yo,
here in the
it's
crowd
crazy.
we have a. Can we tell that story? Because I don't know it.
So-
I'm
so-
finding out.
You go first because you
I-
know him earlier.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Come here, profe. He's my professor.
Bro.
Yeah.
So
Yo le
tell
amo
us
hi.
the story. Yeah, tell us
Yeah.
the story. What's up?
Is the mic not on?
Here, come sit down with us. Yeah,
This
yeah,
is
This
Caesar
is Caesar.
Mejia,
Yes.
aka C's. C-E-E.
What's up,
What's going on?
C's? Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So tell us a little bit about, tell us the story real quick, guys. Yeah, you guys just found out. So Jenny and Jose just met today, and they found out they're going to be on the podcast together.
Yep.
We're getting together, hanging out in the green room, and then in the crowd,
Right.
our boy C's comes, and he's like, yo, that's Teach. And
Yep.
she's like, yo, that's Teach. So they both just,
Yeah.
So-
Love 'em.
We both went to the same college. We went to Cal State Dominguez Hills, and I graduated in 2015. He was my professor, and then
Same.
same.
You came a little bit. Was it before that? I don't remember. I can't. It's all blurry to me.
Wow.
I was gonna ask you because
remember
I
them
forgot.
because of their work, but there's so many that come through. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know what year is what.
Yeah, the years definitely always match. Same here with friends and events, NAMMs. Like, did I meet you at NAMM?
Right.
17 or 23 or
Yeah.
when? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like
Exactly,
I was one of
yeah.
them. You know?
Yeah.
I do gotta say the program. I'm so happy being out of school for 12 years, right?
Yeah,
And
something
meeting people that have been in the industry
Yeah,
is
yeah.
so great to hear. And I
Yeah.
know there's plenty of other engineers that are killing it right now.
Yeah. Well, there's a bunch. I think it's a school that's somewhat unknown.
Yeah,
But there's
definitely.
a lot. You guys know who Marcus Ryle is? You guys ever heard the name? He owns Line 6.
Oh wow!
He's the guy, one of the lead inventors of the ADAT.
Just this.
Whoa.
Wow.
And he came through that school too.
Oh, that's right.
You know,
That's
uh,
crazy.
Also, what I remember is that they Sublime recorded there. You guys have a
that's right,
plaque.
Sublime
Yeah.
recorded there, yeah.
Hits.
That's
Sublime
dope.
recorded.
One of their main
So
hits.
it's a school in the South Bay, technically, right? And there's just been so many people that come to it, but nobody really knows. 'Cause it's just, if you look at it, you're like, this is the dump you guys went
Oh
to.
man.
No, listen, it's a what is it? It's
Where-
a diamond in the
Where
rough.
is this located?
In Carson, out in the South Bay.
Okay,
Yes.
cool. That's San
Yeah.
Diego? Or?
No, it's,
Now in like
Like close to Long Beach.
Yeah,
Long
like
Beach.
Torrance,
Gotcha.
Long Beach,
Okay.
Hawthorne.
Yeah, if you after 10 minutes past LA border, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm actually a graduate of that same program that was before them.
Whoa.
Oh
You know,
wow,
back
no
in-
way.
I started teaching. I went out and did a lot of work there, and I think the beauty of that school is that a lot of the instructors who teach there, they're all working professionals.
Right,
They're
that's-
not guys that just get a job
That's
and they
it.
become instructors.
Yeah.
That's
Yep.
kind of. I think in a field like this, you need that. You
Yeah,
can't
That's
just
it.
be like,
that was the same with my
Absolutely.
college.
oh well,
Yeah.
this is what I teach and that's all I do because
Right.
you all date yourself in a semester.
Yeah.
But them too, I know that for sure. They were out to get it from when I remember that. They came in and they were just go-getters. So I knew that once we kicked them out into the world, they were gonna be okay. So they were fine, man. I remember them. That's why when I see them, I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
I expect them to see him at a place like this. You know,
That's
on
dope.
podcasts like
That's
this.
dope.
That's not surprising. They always
That's
did great
dope.
work.
Thank
That's
you.
You know,
dope.
so I always feel proud that I know them.
That's real.
And they're
That's like the true honor right there, guys. That's
That-
like the stamp of the Jedi. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
Right.
When one of your mentors
It's
gives you
crazy.
that
Yeah,
you know what I'm
'cause
saying?
probably remembers more the yelling than anything.
he was my first. I went to college because my parents. I'm the first I was the firstborn, so I was supposed to go to college. You know, I come from
Right.
a Latino family, so they're like, you gotta go to college. You gotta be the one who sets the mark. And I was just like, damn, like what college teaches audio engineering? And luckily, Cal State Dominguez Hills was the one. And I had no idea how to use any type of equipment or anything. So coming and learning through Cal State Dominguez Hills and getting like a BA in audio engineering was just like super cool. And him being my first teacher ever, teaching me like the basics of I still remember how you taught us how to like roll cables. We spent like
Yeah,
2
bro.
hours or
That's
something.
right.
Yeah.
Do it this way.
We were
Yo.
just
Do it again.
throwing them in like the hallway and then just
Do it
rolling
again.
them back
Yo,
up.
for real, me too. Like same deal at SAE. That's like the real deal. All the teachers there have credits and they're actively working to this day. They're like, yeah, bro, I'm leaving here. I gotta go record or do this or do that. I'm working on this or whatever.
Yeah.
And same deal. Like they're literally in the hallway. Throw it again. Roll it up
Throw it
again. No, like
again.
not this side of your hand. This side of your hand.
Yeah.
It'll become
Some
muscle
ninja.
memory.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, man, shout out to our predecessors, our
It's
forefathers,
the
our
love of the
educators.
art. That's what we do
That's
it for,
right.
you know.
Absolutely.
Like that's really what it comes down to. I mean, that's what we're all here.
Yep.
All of us.
Yeah.
It's the love of the art. At the end of the day, it's would you rather be doing this or something else? Like I can't.
You couldn't have said
I'd
it
rather
better.
be doing this. But I'm really
Yo.
proud of them. I know she's really busy, so I don't get to interact much with her. But this guy, like these guys were like at a time at the Mingus when like I was hanging out with these guys a lot.
Word.
So he became really good friends with. He's not here. He should have. I think he just left. But so I became more connected to these guys because of that. And I always like, hey, so you built the speaker, dude?
Yeah.
How the hell did you do that? Tell me
Yeah,
more
bro.
about that. I want to know.
Yeah, I same deal, bro.
Hey, man, this
I was
is
like
smart dude right here.
I was like making shit up that he invents microphones and headphones too because
He can do
he's
that.
that smart.
I can-
That's what I'm
yeah,
saying. He
probably.
can. He hasn't done it
I
yet, but
actually
he
asked him
can,
to build me an Apple Watch, but he didn't want to do it.
Wow.
said it was too easy.
Yeah, it's too easy now. I don't got time for that.
You feel me? So, come on.
But these guys are good
No,
dudes, man.
Jose. Shout out. Tell us.
Everybody you got here. Your podcast brings a lot of good people, man. But this right here
Yeah,
is a good.
Thank you, bro.
decision, man.
This is
Like,
why I created it. It's like
Yeah.
us, hang out, sit down,
Chilling.
shoot, the dice and say what's up.
Great, man. It's awesome.
Yeah. So thanks for being,
Oh,
thanks for coming on, man. I really appreciate it, and thanks for, helping pass down the.
Thanks for
yeah.
teaching us.
Thank
Being
you so
It's all
much.
about keeping it alive, man.
That's right.
thanks for
helping
being
keep
a
that-
hard ass and fucking giving us shit all the time.
Hell yeah.
Well, hey,
Not letting
Because it
us.
may-
you
Why
gotta
it
learn.
is
You have to
better.
know how to do it under pressure.
did.
Yeah, bro,
That's
I'm
right.
still over here telling my homies like, yo, this is like the NFL of what we do. We don't, we
Yeah.
work in the summer, we work on the off season, we get this shit, we're
day.
grinding. You know what I mean? That's what it takes to get where we want to go.
Yeah.
So either go to sleep or go to the gym. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
That's
Like, it's that
Yeah, do
simple.
some.
That's right. Well, cool. Thank
So,
you.
Hey, great pleasure having you on the show, man. I
thank you,
appreciate
thank you,
you.
thank you.
Here, I'll take that. Yep. Yeah, shout out.
Shout out,
Shout out,
Yeah.
woo, bro.
Woo.
Everyone should go follow Caesar on Instagram.
Yeah.
Caesar, what's your Instagram? At Shelter Seas.
Yeah, he has a whole studio.
Yeah, his
Yeah.
own.
At Shelter Seas.
Yeah.
.com.
That's the first studio I ever actually went to.
Word.
Yeah, because he had like a at the end of the year when how they had like a I guess kickback, but at the studio and then
Shout out to Caesar parties. They're pretty
Yeah.
dope.
We went and I was like, well, you got a whole studio in the back house? That's
Yep.
tight. Yeah.
Yep. How was your experience with the program? Because personally love the program. I know there's the Hollywood what is it? The Hollywood Recording School. There's SAE. There's all these known programs,
Yeah.
but no one really
yeah.
knows about the digital media arts program.
Yo,
at
literally,
Dominguez Hills. And-
I like pride myself on knowing all like Crass, all of them,
Yeah.
like even down to Blackbird. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
MTSU. Shout out to
Yeah.
all the education like platforms, be
Yeah.
it Berkeley Online. Like I
Yeah.
even started like some of the super early starts of my engineering career
Yeah.
before I even went to like anywhere was like the free online Berkeley shit. Like
Wow.
Right.
15 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, man, that's crazy. Anyways,
Yeah.
I didn't even know that existed, and come to know two of my friends both graduated from that. So that's
Yeah,
you know,
we graduated
you learn
with a
something.
whole bachelor's degree
Yeah.
on like freaking audio engineering. You know,
That's crazy.
I minored in what's it called, digital design. So Adobe and
Right,
Premiere.
That's
so
cool.
when I went, we were doing. I did the same thing. Emphasis
Okay.
in it was graphic design.
Right.
So we were in that time. We were still doing DVD.
Oh.
So we had to learn DVD.
I did that. I did that. Yeah, like how to
Like-
I did surround sound basically
Yeah.
for DVD,
Yep.
and they taught us how to do like the slides where you like
Everything.
click here, play, click here to go to this
Like
behind the
program
scenes
the whole
program.
setup.
Oh, the title screen.
Yes.
Exactly.
Love
yeah.
that.
Yeah. So we had to do all
No.
that, and like I take pride in all that whole education because when I came out of school, one of my first projects, I ended up recording it, mixing it, taking photos. Because we learned how to do liner
Oh,
notes
yeah,
and take
100%.
and design
Yeah.
for our final
Yeah,
project or
cover
whatever.
art, everything.
Design the main cover art. So I
Damn,
did all that
everything.
for one record. That thing went gold and now it's platinum.
Damn,
Shout out to
let's
the
go.
record. It's
on.
called Why I Love You by Major.
Nice.
Dope. I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah.
Wild Love You by Major. Definitely check that
Damn.
out. That's crazy. So
It's
yeah,
like-
and definitely don't underestimate the work that you do coming up, because like sometimes things take their course. You know, it's just like everything
It takes
has
time.
course.
It takes time. 100%.
What school do you go to, Gabby?
So I went to NYU. I went to the Clive Davis Institute, and going into college, I actually had no idea that audio engineering was even a thing.
Yeah.
So I went to school as a songwriter, and then we took classes, like engineering the record,
Right.
and some people like Bob Power, Jim Anderson, Nick Sansano, like
Crazy.
legends. And I was like, wait a second. I like this. Like, this is fun learning how to record, learning how to mix. I took a
Yeah.
mastering course, and it was a very holistic program. So I didn't leave there with a audio engineering degree. It's just a recorded music degree.
Right.
But I tried to really focus in on audio engineering once I realized that was what I was really interested in. But I think it's really cool, like the school that you're talking
Yeah.
about, because it was really focused on that. And
Yeah.
sometimes I wish I figured that out a little earlier.
Yeah.
But it doesn't
Same.
hurt having a little more,
Same.
Yeah.
some other little tidbits here and there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, it's all thanks to like great mentors. That's what it all boils
Yeah.
down to. Like,
Yeah.
like it doesn't matter what platform they come from. It's like just finding your mentor that you can click with, and that clicks with you, vice versa. And you just absorb that information. You're like, yo, that's the way. And it's 9 times out of 10 is people that are actually doing the things that we want to be doing.
Yeah, I think, like you said, with our school, it's a requirement for all the professors to be working professionals too. So you can't just be professors. So
That's
all of
good.
them, teaching is like their, not second job, but they do that in addition to
Right.
like whatever recording, mixing, mastering, whatever.
They still get called for them gigs.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
and
saying?
like your teacher was saying, they do it because they love it. You know,
Right.
they're already wildly successful people. Like, they don't have to be teaching.
Exactly.
By the
they-
way, he worked with Herbie Hancock.
Yes.
by the
Crazy,
way.
yo.
Like, that's
Yes.
Crazy.
Nah,
That's
icon.
like
that's a icon.
legend shit. Legendary folks in the building. So, all right, before we wrap this up, let's do like, I like to do like round robin of like vocal chain plugins, right? Like
Okay.
what's on your vocals? It could be any 3, it could be 1, it could be 3, it doesn't have to be all of them, it doesn't have to be your secret sauce,
I'll
just
go.
your top.
I'll go.
Okay, let's do it.
I got the fat filter, obviously, Q3.
Yeah.
The C4 multi-band compressor from Waves.
Okay.
That's like my homie. And then, yeah, man, it takes care of like my 300, 200, you know, when it gets in the way for the rapper. And then lastly, the SSL EQ compressor on G.
Yeah.
That guy just, when you just plug it on, it just does something to the vocal already.
The Waves SSL or
the
the
Wave one.
UAD?
I use the Plugin Alliance or the Waves,
Okay.
whatever I'm feeling that day.
Got you. And then on the Waves one, are you doing analog or no analog?
No analog.
Okay.
No.
That's right. Keep it clean.
Noise.
Dope.
Yeah.
Gabby?
So like I guess in terms of master chain, because I don't
Okay.
really, I sometimes master stems. So then
Maybe
Yeah,
one
that-
thing you use to make vocals sound better in the mastering process.
Yeah. I want to know.
I want to
yeah,
know.
I mean, yeah. I mean, like you said, the Pro Q3. I don't know necessarily for vocals, but I like what Soothe does
Okay.
in my chain. I
Right.
feel like that it has. It's a powerful plugin, and I like what it can bring out of certain elements. Like I can attenuate it to be on the vocals and to highlight the vocals. But normally the mix engineers they got.
Are you going
vocals in
like
good place.
4X, like super high, ultra,
Oh, the
like
oversampling
on the
and all that,
oversampling and
yeah.
all that kind of stuff? Are you a oversampling kind of person in general? Limiters?
Sometimes
Okay.
not. In school they taught us a little bit about oversampling. I feel like it kind of depends. No, more times I would say no than yes. But
Yeah.
If it sounds good, it sounds good.
yeah,
if it don't,
really.
it don't.
It's
right?
so that's kind of one of the things where if I hear something or I feel like maybe it'll benefit from oversampling, then I'll do that. But it's not. I guess it's not my first line of defense right away.
Got it. Okay.
Nice.
Anything else that you have put on vocals make them sweeter? Or just some mastering chain sauce?
Yeah, I mean, I recently got the invisible limiter, trying that out.
Oh.
It's hard trying out new plugin, I find at least, because when you're so used to what works, sometimes I get a little nervous
Yeah.
trying.
And then because it's like, yo, this is like my client. Like, what are they gonna think of me?
Yeah.
It's like, or is this the kind of client that I can just be like, yo,
Experiment.
pick
Right.
A or B? But
Yes.
it's like, do you really want to be playing with your clients
Yeah.
like
Exactly.
that?
So sometimes
You know?
I'll do it myself. Like I'll do one the way I normally do it, and then I'll do one trying new
Nice.
plugins, and I'll blind A/B and see which one I like better. So like I don't really. Like, I don't want to play with their music,
yeah,
like you
right.
said. So if it sounds better, great. If it doesn't, then we're just going to stick with kind of
We already
what
got
works. Yeah.
something that works.
Yes,
That's dope.
exactly.
That's smart. That's
Thank
smart. I kind of take that approach. It's like I kind of turn it in, and then I kind of like maybe like 10 minutes later or a day later or whatever, kind of slip them that next version. Like, hey,
Whoa.
look, here's another take.
Yeah.
What do you think? Like, we got it. We already got it. Like, you okayed it. You know, like I got this idea. You
Right.
could trash it. It's just an idea.
Yeah.
Nice.
So,
Yeah.
what about you, Jose?
Lately, I've been using a lot of I use Clairphonic,
Dope.
the EQ, the parallel EQ, and I'll use it in a way just so minimal, almost like a mastering thing, where it's just to sometimes take it to that finish line, where to add more brightness without making it way too harsh or whatever.
You putting that on your directly
On
on,
the-
your lead or on like
on
a
the
vocal
like
aux?
at the end, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, almost like a final touch. I feel like
Gotcha.
and sometimes it might just be one little baby notch, like the very first notch.
On the
and
what
it's
are you
enough.
doing? A sheen, what are you
Usually
doing?
silk.
Silk,
Yeah.
and
yeah.
then just a little
just
like,
a hair, and then if I'm
half,
feeling
half a click.
half, if it gave
For
me
real,
half,
bro.
I would
No,
do half.
for real. Like we be like
Yeah.
you would see me, bro, trying to recall Dave's shit, like.
I know,
and trying to write it down first of all, and then trying to recall that shit. Like, how was that shit? Like, and then you gotta feel it like a locksmith.
Yeah.
That
Same with
Clairphonic is, I'm telling you.
if it's
And-
not that, it's fresh air, right?
Dope.
But
Nice.
I don't like it because it's extreme. But when you just put it on and do nothing, or you put it at one,
Right.
it does so much, in my opinion,
Right.
Yeah.
that it can just bloom your vocal, or it can just over brighten your vocal, even if it's just a one click.
Gotcha.
And then lastly,
Shout out Slate. Yep.
yeah. And lastly, I love the Manly mastering EQ on my vocals.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, the shaping that you can do with that thing is incredible.
Nice.
Dope.
Yeah.
Can you give us one little like boost or cut that you like to do?
Honestly, I almost treat that EQ more as a experimental, because
Okay.
if the shelves,
Right. Just throw
if you use the high shelf and you cut, you boost. If you use it on like the tilt thing, it'll boost in certain areas, and it might cut in an area that you want
Gotcha.
down.
Oh, just because of the cue of the
exactly.
Of the, gotcha.
So you can experiment with that thing, and sometimes you get magic.
That's dope.
And sometimes you get shit.
Right.
It's just like, all right, let me go back to whatever I was using.
my original.
Yeah. But the tonality and everything is incredible. And then one more that I usually, 50% of the time, it just depends if it fits a song. It's if I want that analog touch, like I want it to
Okay.
feel more analog-y, more saturated, more
That
harmonic,
glue?
whatever. Yeah, more glue,
if you
exactly.
will. Yeah, whatever
it's
that means.
the
Tech?
Sonitech?
Sontech?
No. The Britson. I don't know the brand. It starts with an S. It's called the Britson.
That's
Yeah.
dope. Never heard of that. What is it?
For me, it emulates the tonality, and it's similar. I'm not going to say the same, but the tonality of Neve flavor with Burl.
Oh,
flavor.
word.
Yeah.
Okay.
It has like a fat button where you can it'll darken
It's just like
shit up.
saturation.
It's just saturation, but it's
Oh.
like it's like NLS.
LLS bus?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. All that. Yeah.
Dope.
Nice. Fire.
Heck yeah. Any other sauce that you guys want to share while you're thinking like, oh shit, hey.
Right now, I'm super excited. I'm using this like cool plugin on like kicks and 808s. It's by Denise Audio.
Okay, yeah.
And it's called the yes.
What is it?
Yeah.
Bass XXL.
Oh, word.
And it brings out obviously the main note of the kick or 808, but it has this other but like knob where it brings out the harmonics, and that's what you need for it to shine in like small speakers.
Yeah.
So they're super dope. It just came out, and they were like, hey, you want to try the beta? And I was just like, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, Denise Audio, they're really dope.
What's it called one more time? Bass
XXL.
XXL?
XXL. Yeah.
Okay,
Like extra
dope.
extra large.
Double XL in the
Yes.
building. That's
Yeah.
dope.
They're
I like
really
it.
cool. Mm-hmm.
Heck yeah. Dope. Well, guys, thank you so much for joining us. Faders of the Lost Art 2024. A big shout out to Cloud Microphones for hosting us. Of course, Cloud Lifters, we all know and love the Cloud Lifters. Ribbon mics, super dope. Jenny, Jose, Gabby, guys, thank you
Thank
so
you.
much for co-hosting
Thanks for
this
having us.
awesome,
Yeah.
awesome,
Shout out to
amazing,
Nico.
and C's as well.
Yeah.
Thank you. Wait, actually, I didn't. Real quick, I didn't give you all my sauce because I've been like just
Yeah,
asking
yeah,
everybody.
tell us your
shit,
sauce.
you feel me?
keep me
Like,
the sauce. What's up? Tell
all right, Pro Q, but dynamic. So you find those peaks. You'll see them peaks in the low end, and sometimes it's too much. You don't want to take that much out, but play with that. And then what else is next? Sometimes a Cambridge EQ from UAD. That's a dope. That's got a dope little like
Nice.
low cut.
Nice.
Yep. And then Mog EQ.
Oh, okay. Yeah, of course.
There's a age old. I guess cat's out of the bag. That's what we're about. But try and hit that 40 and that sub, And I'm not gonna rename the topic right now, but if you remember the topic we're talking about, you'll see why that's weird, but it works.
Yeah.
So, Mog EQ is dope.
Nice.
What else? There's an obscure plugin called the Dyne PEQ. It's a dynamic, really.
What manufacturer?
It's whole grain DS. It's like it's one gentleman who designed it, and it's kind of like a really intense, very intricate plugin. But it also could be simple. But it has like two knees, so like instead of your knee just being like that,
Right.
it can go like that and back up. So it kind of like compresses for a minute, then it can expand. Just how it
Yeah.
it expands and it's weird. It's really cool.
On some OTT
Yeah.
shit.
It's some like it's
OTT.
next level OTT. It takes
Yeah.
a little bit like to get used to it, but like
Yeah.
once you do, you're like super clean. I love it. So that's like some secret sauce. People get scared to try it because it looks intimidating, but that's the secret sauce, and I'm like, yo,
Write it down,
can't
people.
touch
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
Yep.
But anywho, thank you guys so much. We're gonna wrap this one up for today. Day
Yes.
1 has been a success. Thank you so much for joining me,
Thank you.
giving
Thank you,
giving
man.
us some sauce, throwing
Appreciate
down
it.
that knowledge, and yeah, we'll catch you guys on the next one. Faders of the Lost Art.
Shoot.
Don't forget to share, comment, like, and subscribe. And see you next time on Faders of the Lost Art.